We're in Decatur, Illinois, Macon County Sheriff's Office. We're going to take a look around here, see what's what. This place is big. There's their parking lot over there. Some buildings. Another big building there. Stream looks a little choppy. I don't know why. I hope it's okay. Take a walk around the building. Hi. That's the old city hall over there, indicated by the sign on the building. We'll walk down this way, I guess. I don't know what this building is here. What is this building?
Courthouse.
Oh, that's the courthouse? Thanks. Where's the sheriff's office at? Police station?
I honestly don't know, man. I'm
okay.
We're from Effingham.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too, bud. So I guess this is the courthouse. That's a good place to start, huh? Oh, there it is down on the, wait, yeah, Macon County Courthouse. Huh. Maybe we will walk up around. We'll do this first. It's a pretty nice day out here, nice and cool. Probably about 75, cloudy. Chased a storm on the way through here. Had some rotation on it, but no tornado. You would have got that live. But nothing became of it, so. Got the YouTube running with Streamlabs. Got that hooked up last night. I have no idea what I'm doing, but apparently it's functioning okay. I wonder if they'd let me in the courthouse. Might be something worth trying. Old Abraham Lincoln. Controversial subject. For those who know your history. Doing a lot of work on the courthouse. I used the GPS to get over here, and it said this was the sheriff's office, so maybe it's connected down on the corner. Hey, it's the Freedom Walk. Dedicated to all those who served in the Army. Oh, very cool. They got names on there. Germany, 1958. That's a nice thing to do. Dun, dun, dun. Are you gonna be anybody live on here? Well, it doesn't really matter, but if anybody's there, howdy. I hope the reception's good. Looks a little choppy when I look at it on the screen. Oh, looks at sheriff's office straight ahead. Okay. Really not much access to the courthouse. Except that corner I started out at. We'll work our way back around there. Jail visitation. I don't want to go to jail. We got it. Law Enforcement Center, City of Decatur. Probation court. I wonder if they let you in there with cameras. I don't see no signs.
I don't think there's one posted inside either.
Let me look.
But they're closed till 1, so you can probably get away with it for now.
Thanks. What's up? Good. Made it just in time for closure, huh? It's closed.
Yeah, till 1.
Cool. That's why I say no signs out there. It says no filming. Usually they don't let you.
What you doing?
Stop. Doing a live stream.
You said live stream?
A live stream on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can I put this in the windows up here? This is a dress change.
No signs. Absolutely no signs coming in. No firearm signs. No. Huh. Guess we'll go in, huh?
Sure about this? No, she's at the ninth right hand.
Hi. Just getting some video. Just getting some video. Hi. We'll come back when lunch is over. Visitation. No smoking. Wait. In Illinois, women earn 71 cents for every dollar a man earns. Not saying it's not true, but maybe part of the problem is this. $7.75 an hour, $8.25. How are you supposed to feed your family on that? You can't. Drug-free workplaces. Wonder what's upstairs. Wait. All public business must be here by appointment only. Visitation lobby will be closed. Jail rules. No shoes. Hey, you can't wear your halter tops. No tank tops, but I wear my wife beater all the time. Not today though. Hey, no bare feet. No low-riding pants. I don't even know what that means. No cell phones. Glad this is a camera. Camera, cell phone. All right. Guess we'll head outside. Authorized entry only. All right, let's go over. Walk around the building a little bit. Yep, quiet in there. I'll get back when it's busy. Dun, dun, dun. A couple other places here I'm going to do, hopefully later. Do the regular PD, and then the prison, but it's pretty far out on the street. I'd have to actually go on the property. What's EMA? Emergency management. Restricted authorized personnel only. Oh, the police cars are in there. Let's see. What do you think? Am I cross this line right here? I could go over the danger zone. Probably not. Yeah, that's where they start the cars. But you can't go in there. Okay. Restricted. Restricted. We'll walk around it anyway. Oh, that's Ameren over there. Probably no action over there though. Oh, there's a bubble. There's a bubble right there. That was from 1829. Here's a key card or pad. Oh, yeah, this stand right here. What do you think? That's a good spot. Some shots. Hope that wind isn't bothering the microphone. K9 unit. We got a storm coming in. Maybe that one was chasing me from Clinton. Hey, the air's nice and cool today. I can't complain. They can rain on me a little bit once. Some popos over there. I thought I just saw somebody in chat. Let me check. We got 3 people in here. Cool. What's going on here? We're at the Decatur, Macon County Sheriff's Office. And then we went into the Sheriff's Office itself, and there was no signs. No cell phones, no cameras. They didn't even have the firearm sign up. Not something I'm used to. So Macon County is nothing like the county I'm in. Florida hillbilly, what's going on? Just over here fishing, see if I can get any bites. I doubt it though. Got so far 3 that went inside. Didn't make much of an issue of it. How's the picture look, guys? Just tap something in chat, let me know. Cool. Anybody watch Freeman and the Gang last night? I watched him for like 4 hours. That was crazy. I'm pretty sure they're out again today. Theo and Wolfman. A little shout out to them. I like that group. I wish I had the money to go fly out there, I would. But my PayPal's like 0, so, and Mama were getting really mad. Really mad. She'd be like, no, because we got a kid, so, and Daddy babysits most of the time. That looks like a property room over there. Looks like they're dropping something off. I see a bicycle up inside that little fence over there. I don't know what they're doing. Must be putting something in there. That's not a lighter here. And it must be property drop off. Like I say, I don't see much in the way of cameras in here, but there's one right up over there. Friendly wave. Maybe we'll walk up the rest of the way. Got about 15 more minutes before the probation part's open, so. Be funny if they say you can't film in here. After I already did. Guess I can't erase it either. You know, film in here. Oh, this is all for police vehicles here. I'm actually on a street called Water Street. Just in case you get the old, you're on my property. Oh, there's a camera up there. That's when I get nervous, when you start showing where the cameras are. I don't know why. Everybody's got a friggin' camera. Sally Port. Wonder who Sally was. There's the GrampyPants bottle hanging over there. Shh. They don't know it's there. Got a meter on it for 2 hours. Should just walk up there and sit down at the courthouse. where the post office is. Uh-oh. Incoming storm. Might be a good one, too. Might be a good storm. Got some good color in it. May have to run back to the truck. Moving really slow though. There's the old pole. As old as this building is, I bet they got some real good stuff in there, old flags and stuff. I should just go ask him. After Mr. Policeman leaves, we'll see if we can get in the courthouse. 'Cause I don't honestly know the rules here. I mean, it's a different county than the one I live in. And some are real strict and some just don't care. Like Tazewell County, where I did a protest it was almost last year. The sheriff decided that you weren't allowed to bring a cell phone in the court building. And I blew a stink about it, but when it was time to come to the day when they implemented it, I was the only one out there protesting. You know, with a sign and all that crap. I think I did a video on it. People just don't do that shit no more. Macon don't care. They just wave. Now let's go see. See if we can stir something up at the courthouse. Nothing illegal. And then we'll go back to the sheriff's office because we got, let's see, 12:48. We got 10 minutes for the probation office. Going in the courthouse. No smoking. Shh.
How we doing?
What's up, guys? Are you allowed to take pictures in here?
You
Of
can't.
the inside the building? No.
No electronics and no cameras permitted.
Really? When Macon do that?
Pardon?
When did Macon do that?
Oh, I've been doing it for some time.
Maybe. Tazewell just did it. So.
Pardon?
Tazewell County, they just started doing it.
Right. Do you have any ID, sir?
For
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm kind of curious as to why you're filming the public, or this is a government building.
right.
And it all involves with security.
Did I do something illegal?
Pretty much, this is a county building.
What law did I break?
And it's involving possible terrorist threats.
Are you telling me I'm a terrorist?
No.
Okay.
That somebody's normally filming something, especially a government building, and you're standing on government property. So I have the authorization to ask for your identification.
Okay. Well, unless I've committed a crime, I don't see a need to.
Well, your crime is you're filming a facility that is a government building that is protected.
What am I supposed to do? Am I being detained for something?
Well, you're being detained right now. I'd like to see your ID.
Detained for what crime?
Well, the crime is that you're on government property.
Okay.
Okay, you're filming, and it's against the law.
It's certainly not against the law to film in public.
Well, I need to see your identification.
This
You're on
is public property.
It's public property,
Right.
but we're here for security reasons.
Well, I'm not here to do anything. I wanted to take some pictures.
Okay, well, I need to see your ID, sir.
But not unless I've committed a crime. That's the law. I didn't make up the rules. That's the law. Unless I've committed a crime, you suspect me of committing a crime.
Well, I'm suspecting that you're up to something that's
That's
questionable.
that's not a crime.
Well,
is it?
I have the right to stop you and ask.
You can absolutely talk to me.
Okay.
I thought this was
You
consensual.
have, no, it's not.
Okay. That okay?
By law, when he asks your ID, you have to show it.
If I'm being detained for a crime,
I'm not detaining you. We want to identify.
well, make up your mind.
You're being detained for an
And are you
investigation.
filming now?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a live stream.
Well, then you need to turn that off.
I can't.
And why?
Because, I'll leave if you want me to. I don't see no signs that's...
I need to see your identification.
Not unless I've committed a crime.
There's 9 signs all around this facility that they're not allowed for cameras in this and around this facility.
Around or in?
In and around this facility.
I'd like to see that. Why isn't it right here? Yeah, it's inside the building.
No.
Not outside in public.
You see the signs over here?
There's a sign that says no filming the building?
No cell phones allowed at the courthouse.
I'm not in the courthouse.
You're on courthouse property right now.
You're talking about the
I
courtroom.
need to see your identification.
I'm going to give it to you under protest
That's fine.
that you're violating my civil rights.
That's fine. And that doesn't have anything to do
Okay.
with civil rights.
John Donovan, 203 North Vine Street,
I need to see your
Arlington.
identification.
I
please.
don't carry ID. This isn't going to go over well.
What's John Donovan?
Yep.
You have a middle initial, John?
P?
And your date of birth?
No, it's not required.
Yes, it is.
Mailing
required.
address, name and mailing address. That's the law. If I don't have ID. I didn't write it. That's the law. I know the rules.
Well, we can always bring you before the judge. I don't care.
You're going to bring me into the courthouse?
I'll bring you to the courthouse, but you're turning that off.
Yeah, I can't do that. You just threatened me, and I haven't done nothing wrong.
What was the threat?
I'm going to bring you to the judge? For what?
It's his rules.
This is bogus. Did you guys swear an oath to the Constitution?
I'm fully aware of the Constitution.
Okay, well, how about First Amendment?
I know the First Amendment,
Good.
too.
So you're telling me I can't do this?
You can't film in and around a government facility.
Of course you can. I've been doing this for 5 years. And you're the first one to say that.
Yep.
First one. I'm not trying to be mean to you, but
Okay, you need to turn that off.
I can't turn it off.
Turn it off.
It's a news feed.
Turn it off.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Nope, I can't. I can leave.
All right.
You got my name. I'll give you my address. That's required by law.
Making CS12.
Or get me a supervisor.
Yeah, well, we're going to get you one.
Okay, good.
I need a deputy sheriff at this location, front doors, and probably a command officer involving an individual filming the buildings.
You guys look it up on,
Tim, we're at the front door of the county building.
look it up in the phone book. It's Macon County Courthouse.
Front door of the courthouse.
Make some calls in the building for redress, grievance.
Also, I need a 29.
This is my protection.
Well, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Okay. Well, you told me
don't
to
need
shut it off.
You don't need any protection from me.
I'm not the one with badges and guns and body armor. I have nothing to protect myself.
You can't be filming.
Of course you can. Of course you
No,
can.
you cannot.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. I don't know who told you that, but it's not the law. The judge may have said in his courtroom you can't do it, or inside the building, but not outside.
It has to do with the security of this facility.
Would you give up your security for your
Absolutely.
liberty?
You know what? I did 4 years in the Corps.
Okay. Well, then you should be
for my
fighting
country,
for
and
my
you know what? I'm
rights.
protecting my country.
Well, you're not protecting it right now.
Yes, I am.
You are not. I am in public.
No, you're not. You're
Expressing my
you're
First Amendment right.
It may be public ground, but this is the county building.
Right. That makes
This
it
is
mine.
a government facility.
And that's what my taxes pay for.
And you know what? That's what our taxes pay for us to provide security here.
Okay. There's cameras everywhere.
That's for our protection.
I would assume that's for everybody's protection. If I get shot in the parking lot, you'd be like, oh, well, you can't use that evidence. That's ours. That's ridiculous. You disappoint me.
You disappoint me.
You have no reason.
I don't.
Absolutely none.
I think
Your
I
lack of understanding is acceptable. However, you could just research it and say, is he allowed to do this in public? Of course he is. It's true. Wow, Marine Corps.
Last name's Donovan. First name John. Middle initial P. Paul. Date of birth, he doesn't give it to me.
203.
But I'd say he's probably in his 50s.
You want the mailing address?
What's your mailing address?
203 North Vine Street, Vine. Arlington.
Take the camera off here.
Where in Farmington?
Turn it around this way.
Why?
You don't need to film.
I absolutely need to film him. Why don't you guys go get your body cams? Because I don't feel safe with three of you.
I think you got the camera on here.
You could erase us.
And you know what? It's against the law to be filming me when I told you you couldn't do
Oh
it.
my God. ACLU versus Alvarez 5 years ago. That was taken care of. You're talking about the eavesdropping law.
That's correct.
You don't want to do this. You don't. I have no one. I didn't do this so I can run over here and sue you. I wanted to take some pictures of the building. And I got some of the sheriff's office too. Nobody come run out the door talking about security. Do I appear to be a threat to your building?
When you're filming, yes.
So you're afraid of a camera?
It involves the security of this facility.
Well, you better
When
take
you
down
come walking
Google.
up to the front door here.
Yeah, I was looking for
That's a
signs.
different
I'm looking for signs.
Signs of what?
To say no cameras, no entrance, no guns, all the stuff you're supposed to put up.
Yeah, I think his eyes are green, but pretty close to blue.
Blue.
What's your date of birth?
I can't give it to you.
You're about ready to.
Hello, how are you?
Apparently, I'm in trouble.
Well, you're videotaping right now, sir. Can I have your name?
I'm working with him.
Okay, perfect.
John P. Donovan.
What's your name? Holland.
Sergeant Holland.
Okay.
What are you doing today, John?
Taking pictures. Working on a story.
Okay, what story?
For my YouTube channel.
Okay, are you with somebody?
I'm with myself.
And are you videotaping me right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
For my safety, absolutely.
not a problem.
Okay.
There's nothing to be worried about.
Oh, really?
Really, these are court security, and I'm with the Macon County Sheriff's Office.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you got to understand that we get people that may want to harm the courthouse or the jail or law enforcement center, so we have to protect the safety of the people that are here too.
Okay, well, I think we've determined I'm not a terrorist.
I just need to run you real quick, John.
Right. He did.
And if you
He
don't
did.
mind,
No, I do mind. And I was forced under protest to do it.
to do what?
To give my name and mailing address.
Okay, but we have to know who you are in case you're somebody that's going to hurt
That's not
this
how
place.
that's not how this works.
Yes, this is how it
Have I
works.
committed a crime?
I'm not detaining you.
He
okay?
is
I need your name and information, and I'll get right back.
detained for no
He
reason.
wants to make sure that you're not going to do anything to harm this facility.
What law is that?
Well, sir, if you are you so, how do I
in-
know if you're going to blow this place up?
How would you having my name help you determine whether I'm going to blow this place up?
Well, I could do a background check on you and things like that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So
And if
I'll be right
I
back.
don't? Okay.
I'll be right back because I want to run you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still detained
Right now, until I run you, yes, sir.
until somebody better give me a crime I committed. Is this a bunch of BS?
Yeah, you're on Macon County property and you're videotaping.
Yeah, that's not a crime.
John, what's your date of birth?
Nope. Name and mailing address.
What's
So-
your date of birth?
It's all the law requires.
No, it's not. Date of birth.
I looked the law up.
20, go ahead.
Last name Donovan. First name John. Middle Paul.
I didn't write it. I follow the rules. That's what the rules say.
as well to transfer. And the only one I can find at RMS.
There's only one in Armington. I'm really surprised with this confrontation. I thought you guys were better than this.
Please,
Huh?
spare me.
I'll spare you nothing. It's not often, except for Peoria. I expected to have trouble there. It's a bad city.
John, do you have a driver's license?
I'm not driving, ma'am.
I understand that. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes.
Can I see it?
No. I'm not driving, ma'am.
I understand that.
Okay.
I asked a question. You don't have to.
I'm not
answer
I'm not
that.
being
I'm
difficult.
trying to be very respectful.
I'm not being difficult. I'm just extending my rights.
Okay. There's nothing to worry about. Like I said, I'm just running you real quick.
Right.
This would be a lot quicker if you gave me your date of birth. Because right now, that's the only reason I'm waiting on to let you go.
4462.
I mean, I understand you don't want to say it for that. I won't repeat it.
That was also in protest for keeping me
I
here,
understand that.
keeping me detained for a crime I didn't commit.
There's no crime right now.
If there's no crime, then I would leave.
For the safety?
Illinois, he is showing negative valid date of birth. 62.
All right, you're free to go. We're going to ask that you do not videotape a courthouse or a law enforcement agency for right now, at least until we can get with the state's attorney. Okay? Do you have any other questions for me?
I'm going to continue to do it.
Not today, sir. Okay?
You're
I would be obstructing.
so you're going to charge me with obstructing if I
Not
continue
right
to
now.
videotape?
No.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
then if I go out in the
contact
side,
state's attorney's office.
I'm going to go out in the
So I'm
street
gonna
and
ask you to
continue.
stop right now.
You just told me
Okay?
you're going to get me with obstruction if I go back
I'm
outside
going
and
to
do
ask
it.
you to leave for right now. Okay?
Leave where?
You live in Farmington. That's what it said on your
Right,
thing, right?
right.
Okay?
I'm going to continue to walk on the public sidewalk
I understand
and
that.
take videos.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to contact state's attorney and find out what they want to do with this. Okay?
Do it.
Not a
What
problem.
about the obstruction?
I will get back with you. You need to contact Jay Scott and find out what.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you for violating my civil rights, by the way. That was fun.
Hey, guys.
Not a problem.
Not a problem? Okay. Did you guys enjoy that? That was fun. What's up, guys?